This here is that chart from last video there that I said I wanted to talk about. Specifically these lines. Now if you looked at these lines, the red line is right where the awesome oscillator crossed zero. And that's a good signal. The awesome oscillator crossing the zero line, to me, is a good signal. It's a usable signal. And you can see when it crossed below and fell down. See, the price fell down. It also, the red line, also marks where the QQE crosses below the 50. That's another good signal. Cross below, see the price fell. Lime, when it crosses above, price goes up. Lime, when it crossed above, goes up. Red, when it goes down. Red, when it goes down. Price going down. So, and you could go back to the beginning of the chart. That's a coincidence. It might be hard to believe, but that's a coincidence. These red lines have absolutely nothing to do with the awesome oscillator or the QQE. The red lines are based on these four squares. Let me start over here. When the first time that the squares are all four blue, it puts a lime line. I have it programmed to put a lime line. That is my buy signal. It's not the best buy signal going. There are better ones. But it is where I lose the least. Let me say that. After that, you have to wait till all four are red. Then it places a red line. Then when all four are blue, so it rocks back and forth. So in other words, all four are blue there, but there's not a lime line. It's the first signal. The first signal tends to be the best. At least for me, anyway. So just because these lines are marking also the QQE. QQE is relative strength. It's based off the RSI, which is relative strength. The awesome oscillator is momentum. It's based off of, like Mac, like the Mac. This is stochastic, which is also momentum. Now, these lines do not match up with the stochastic. And if you might look at it and say, well, here would have been a better signal. Yeah, all I just said a while ago. This is not the best. It seems to work the best for me, because here, if you just wanted to just shoot from the hip, you would say this is the better signal. And here, where it crossed down below, that would be the better signal. So I'm late, but that's okay. I don't mind being late. What does it say here? AUD CAD crossed below the 50. See there? AUD CAD crossed below the 50 without the zigzag. And that's important. The 30-minute without the zigzag is important to me. With the zigzag is not quite as important. AUDC 1445 without zigzag. That's a good signal there. Might look at that in a minute. But anyway, that's I think that just about lines out the lines. They have nothing to do with these other things. That's just coincidence.